I'll start out with a song, fairly new song. Um, Two scriptures really brought this song around for me. I'll just say one of them right now. Isaiah 30:21. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." And it just was inspiration for this song. Get comfortable here. Okay. All right. Walk with me along the ancient paths. Narrow as it is, just take my hand. My invitation calls you to come home. But do you dare to leave what you have known? The world behind you tries to draw you back, to put your trust in dreams that never last. But listen for a whisper when I speak. My voice is gentle, but I am not weak. Jesus is my name and I am King. I am life and victory. But the chains of sin and death won't set you free. You are a prisoner, I am the key. I gave you life before you were born. I knew you well before you were even formed. It broke my heart to watch you walk away. Are you lost enough now to listen what I say? Jesus is my name and I am King. I am life and victory. But the chains of sin and death won't set you free. You are a prisoner, I am the key. When heaven opens up, I'll ride a white horse. My eyes like fire, in my mouth a sword. My robe dipped in blood, I am the righteous judge. I am faithful and true to you. Written on my thigh is King of Kings and Lord of Lords for all eternity. But now it's up to you to follow me. You are a prisoner, I am the key. I'll call for you until the day you die. Hell and heaven wait on the other side. You'll live or die for all eternity. I love you, live for me. Jesus is my name and I am King. I am life and victory. But the chains of sin and death won't set you free. You are a prisoner, I am the key. You are a prisoner, I am the key. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This song is one that I wrote for a church congregation. You know, it means a whole lot. I know when I first went to church, I thought first of all, I thought they'd kick me out, but they didn't. But more than that, they welcomed me in, and that really matters. Because when people are hurting and looking for God, they need to be loved and welcomed. So this song is about that. It's called Thank You, and I'm thanking the congregation. Thank you for the smiles that you gave to me when I came home. for your tenderness when I had lost my way. It was in this house of Jesus when I first saw his face. And thank you for your patience as I let go of my sin. And thank you for remembering that mistakes are human. It's where we all have been. And thank you for a safe place where I could make a new start. It was in this house of Jesus where I first felt his heart. You're his bride and you're radiant as you wait for the day. You magnify his worthiness as you glorify his way. And I thank you for the gift of the family that you made. And thank you for the light that shines from Jesus that showed on your face. And thank you for revealing what I had only dreamed of. It was in this house of Jesus I found heavenly love. I found Jesus' love. Thank you. But it's true, it was wonderful. They didn't kick me out. All right, well, here's a song that people usually ask me to sing. And I wrote this song after I had just come home from listening to a really good sermon. And I remember thinking, I can't keep this all to myself. I have to give away this information. At the same time, I was making my lunch, and I was on a diet. And I would put the two thoughts together, and I came up with this one called Gospel Donut. Gaining weight on the beat of the word, rounding out my faith, saturated in the sermons I have heard. The gospel news is great, so I'll just pack it round my waist. I'm so deep fried, I'm sticking to the pews. The spirit in me bears fruit, roll-ups. I'm sugar-coated so I can barely move, and I'm glazed over like a gospel donut. I guess it's time I balance out the scales and exercise my faith. I build a firm foundation sitting on my tail. I can walk this walk, but it's time I ran the race. use what I've heard. Thinking about Jesus ain't enough. You gotta stretch it, flex it, spandex it, and exercise his word, and work off a few gospel donuts. I've everything to gain and a whole lot to lose. I need to give it all away like he told us. So come belly up to me, 'cause I could feed the multitudes with my taste like heaven, gospel donuts. Oh yeah, yeah, I've got some anointed oil, puffed up confections, deep fried in sermons and sweetened to perfection. Wisdom you can chew on, good news, gospel donuts. Thank you. I guess that's one way of saying it. But here's another way to say it. The same thing, but it's a little in a totally different way of saying it. So years ago, I took a bus to New York City. And I was by myself. I was like 12 or 10 or something like that. That was back when you could do that and your parents wouldn't get sent to jail for doing that. And I'd meet my friend who lived in New York City, and we would go do fun stuff, and then they'd send me home on the bus. But I remember looking out at the Meadowlands, and I'm thinking, and it was kind of smoggy and stinky, and I remember, and I thought there's factories, and I remember thinking, who lives there? Who works there? What is it like? And I just wondered, and I never forgot that image. And then I wrote this song years later with that image in mind. I can hear the voices of the children as they play down by the train yard. The rhythmic sound of factories echo across the hazy afternoon. And I wonder if they'll ever hear the truth, and who will tell them? And by the time they learn who Jesus really is, will they even care? And there's millions and millions of people